Good morning. I have to figure out a way to do this. I do not have a holder. I'm going to go get a holder today. That might work. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. Okay, this will work. Good morning. How are you? I'm doing alcohol inks. I'm going to just choose some colors here. What do we got here? Extender. Oops. Sorry. I have no phone holder here. I'm gonna go get one today. I need a phone holder. I did not think about this. I'm looking for fall colors because I want to show you a little ghosty. Good morning, Angelia. How are you? I went in to ask Morton if he wanted breakfast. He did not. He wanted to sleep longer. Everybody's sleeping in. Everybody's sleeping in but us. Good morning, Casey. Oh. Okay, so we're going to look in here. I might want to use this copper, maybe. I'm going to use purples. I'm going to use a green. I'm looking for the perfect orangey color. I want to make a Halloweeny. I want to show you how to do this. This is so easy. You can do this with alcohol inks. Oh, that's a good color. Where is the orange? There's gold. Maybe some gold. Do we use it all? Vanilla. What color are you? Oh, you're the gold. My granddaughter keeps hers different than mine. I like to lay mine in a drawer like this so I can see all the colors. I might not have an orange. Oh, there you go, red orange. It will work. 6 a.m. You're heading out to work. Have a beautiful, 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 beautiful day. It's 9 here. Oh, hey. Aussie artist, thanks for watching, Katrina, and thanks for being here. I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. So alcohol inks, I have a setup. We're on a piece of glossy photo paper, and then this tile is on here. Now, I don't know, I think I'm just going to go horizontal with this one, I think. I won't really know until I put my colors down. Hey, Marsha, how are you? Long time no see. So I'm going to start with this red orange, and these are Marabou alcohol inks. You want to shake them up. Shake them up. And I don't have a phone stand here. I'm going to go get one. I'm going to try to make one. But I didn't. So I'm just shaking these. I'm hoping this one's already open. I might have to lay down to open it. Yes. I'll lay you down and open it and put some of these colors on. I'll keep moving this so you can see. Okay, I'm gonna, please be open. No, you're not open. Okay, to open these, you need a little push pin to open them up. You need a little push pin to open up. You take the lid off the top, and you take the push pin, and you push it in. That's all. And I'm just doing it down here awkwardly so you can see. Can you see? I'm gonna stand it up and do it, trust me. I don't want to spill this all over. Come on, you. Get in there. Oh, there it goes. So you put it like that. And then take that out. When you take it out, be careful because a little bit on that pin. Put that back where it goes. Always put your pins back where they go. Always, always, always. Okay, let's put some of this red orange on. And I'm not doing this in any particular way. I just want to get some little blobs of the orange in. Now what I'll do, so you can see, I only need one hand to do this. My granddaughter was making jewelry, and I always like to tidy it up for her. I'm going to show you something that I have never shown you before. A brand new thing. But first I'm putting some of these colors down. I want a little bit of green. So with alcohol ink, you can blow it with the straw, blow it with an air, like an air sprayer, but I paint it with a paintbrush too. I'm going to scrape it. This is just a little piece of card, and we're going to see what happens. It says caution. I'm not listening to that. Here, I'm going to do it this way. And I'm going to put, I can't get anything open this morning. I just gave my hand a little massage. My hands are super sore this morning. I'm going to put good morning. Okay, we're going to have a little good morning. Let's see what happens. I'm going to put you close so you can see the action. I'm going to swipe up bottom to top. Oh. Why have I not swiped before? Why have I not done this before? Why? Tell me. Somebody quick tell me why I have not swiped this alcohol ink before. Oh my goodness. Now alcohol ink is self-leveling. I'm going to put some more on. I absolutely love how this is looking. I need a little bit more down here. Let's go with some green. A little bit of green. Go green dot up there. Oh my gosh, it is so fun. A little bit purple. Put some more down there. I waited too long on my last swipe, so it didn't flow as good as it normally would. I love this red orange. Let's put some of that down. Boop. Thanks, reality check. And Sheila, good morning. It is so fun. Okay, let's swipe. Don't know what way to swipe it. Let's go that way. Oh, got a big old puddle of something there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love this. I don't want to mess up some of this. Always be curious, and always keep experimenting with whatever you do in this life. Keep experimenting. This is making me super happy. I'm loving it too, and see what happens. This is going to be a little Halloween scene. I'm going to show you how to make little ghosties. So easy. The easiest little ghosties you won't even believe it. Should I put some gold in or copper? It's metallic. Gold or copper? What do you think? I'm happy to do either one. The metallic does cool stuff. Might want some of this other purple too. What do you think? Gold or copper? Or both? I'm going to put, oh, this color is good. Both. It's a both kind of day. Let's go for it. You got to shake this till you hear the ball rattle. There's a little ball in there that mixes it up. Until you hear it, you shouldn't use it. That little, oh, this little ball might be stuck up in the top. In the car, it's so awesome. I'm loving how it's looking. And this stuff is self-leveling. So if I work quick, let's see what happens here. No. Oh, are you stuck? Yeah. The gold's a no. The gold, I got to work on the gold. The ball is stuck up in the tube on there. You'll hear the ball shake in the copper. We'll use the copper. And Morton and I are going out today to get some last minute stuff for our trip tomorrow. And I'm going to get a phone stand. I need a phone stand down here. There we go. Hear the ball? It's good to go now. I want to go up here and go right here, there, a little bit of it there. Can you see that? See the metallic, how it goes? The metallic is so cool. Oh, yes. Can you see it? It's almost like dancing. Can you see the copper? The copper looks like it's moving. Now I'm going to take something really thin. What do I have here? I have a very, 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 very super messy paintbrush. This is my granddaughter and I both do this. We'll get one paintbrush that's like a cheap paintbrush that we will make as sacrifices. So this, I'm going to just touch the edges of these out. Just fan this copper out just a little bit. Just a little bit. I love that look. Bring it up into some other colors. Introduce it. Let it work its little magic. And I mostly want to take it and dab in the little white spots. Those little white spots I want covered. Now, I know what I want to do with this. I know what I say. Italian babe, thank you. Thank you for that. I'm going to come in here with this red orange. Yeah, these colors are so gorgeous together. I'm looking at it this way. This is the way we're going for it. I'm going to teach you how to make these little ghosties. You're going to love them. And thanks everybody for tapping, liking, sharing, gifting. You're awesome. Even hello. There is basically no art or craft that I don't love. So this is going to be a little fall one. So I'm going to come in here and just sort of paint with this nozzle. I'm going to paint up some little pumpkin-y feels. That doesn't mean I'm painting big pumpkin shapes. Like that's a natural pumpkin feel. And yeah, I like to do it all. So I'm going to just put a couple little pumpkin feels in here. So we're going to have little ghosties in our pumpkin patch. I'm going to put some on this red and see if I can just coax it to not be as red. That's good. That's looking real good. Okay. And you can paint with this stuff. You can just put it on blow, make abstract stuff, whatever you want to do. I'm going to put on some cinnamon. The cinnamon is so pretty in these colors. It's not going to dilute anything for us. I'm going to tone a little bit of that green down. Oh, oh, I love that. That one I love. And there's absolutely no right or wrong way to do this. Whenever I do workshops in alcohol ink, I like to give people a lot of little tiles to play with first. And they get to get the feel of how it flows, what you can do with it. Because if I went in here with a paintbrush, I could start painting things. We're not going to do that. I could start painting things. We're not going to do that. I'm just going to dab. I just want to dab with a little paintbrush to get some pretty blends in. I'm not worried about these edges. I'll do something else with them. I'll put like a border around the edge with a piece of ribbon. I don't know yet. Not worrying about the edges. Sometimes I like to finish these tiles in an edge of like a black and then seal them. Oh my gosh, I see a little pumpkin creature there. Now, while this is going like, these are so fun to do because you do definitely see other things. So right now, if I put some strokes on this pumpkin, watch and see what happens. As they dry, they'll change, but it'll change more into a pumpkin, like the feel of a pumpkin. Oh, that's a good one there. That one's super good. But I don't want them to be specifically, like that. This is alcohol ink and a ceramic tile. So I'm going to take this now. Now here, this is where the fun starts. I'm going to take a paper towel. This paper towel is, that's what I was using the other day for my acrylic pour. I don't throw really paper towels away until I'm ready. I'll recycle them into homemade paper when I'm home. But right now what we're going to do is we're going to take some, this is isopropyl alcohol. We're going to take this lid off. Put this lid here. Pour some of this in this lid. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's all we need. And don't leave the lid set off for this long. It will evaporate. Yeah, I can use alcohol ink on the photo paper too. That's why I have it on here, because alcohol ink, look, I got a little smudge there. And look, if I go in here and get alcohol on it, look, it reactivates like watercolor. Can you see that? What shall I paint? Shall this be a little hedgehog? I don't know. This is just going to be a little nondescript circle here. Tap it to get rid of the lines. And then just sort of let it do its thing. I'll come back to that. Right now we're going to be taking paint away. And holding you in one hand. So I'm going to dip into here. I'm going to go propyl alcohol. Now every time I paint with that, I'll come down here. Rather than wipe it off on something, I'll put it on our photo paper. Not quite sure what I'm going to make yet. Maybe I'll make flowers. I don't know. But you can paint this out. You could wipe it off too. We're not going to wipe it off. But look, every time I push this in here and move this, I'm creating I want to create a little ghost back behind this pumpkin. That little ghosty is going to be holding the pumpkin. Maybe I will turn this into fall flowers. Get back in there with my alcohol. Come back on behind the pumpkining area. I'll start another little flower here. So we're cleaning our brush and we're painting another painting. Joy! Back in the alcohol, back up to the ghost. And thanks everybody for, 909 likes. Thanks for tapping, liking, sharing. If anybody's sharing, following. Thanks for sharing your morning with me. I typically always, when I'm creating, have more than one creation on the go. Now look, when I come back in here and pick that up, do you see how much came off that time? I just want to make little flowers. It might not end up being flowers, but that's where we are right now. Dip it in the alcohol. Ooh, 1,000 likes, thank you. And come back, and I kind of just want to snug this right down to this part. This is the part I'm going to with my little ghosty. So I just want to keep touching in here. I'm going to make this little ghosty holding these pumpkins. Let's put a little ghosty hand in here. You see what we're doing? We're subtracting the paint. That's a little darker. Put that down there. Still in Florida. We just got here. On Wednesday. We have not been here a week yet. We're going to be in Florida for a little bit. Well, we're leaving for the Bahamas tomorrow. But yeah, we're going to be here for a couple of weeks when we come back from the Bahamas, I think. Okay, so in here, I'm going to use the edging to create a nice little arm here. See the nice little arm? And here we'll have this come down here for a little hand. And I might want the ghosty head to be, yeah. I know our granddaughter has a little studio here too. We're in her studio right now. I'm using her space. She's awesome. She doesn't mind. I always tidy up. And I always get her lots of supplies. She's happy for it. The painting that I'm doing under this is going to look super cool. But you see how our little ghosty's coming? I want to make his head a little bit taller. I'm going to make more of him peeking back here. So to do it, we're just going to, just keep working it. Just work it. Work it with the alcohol and then scrape it away. Take it away. And the little brush works great for this. You can use a Q-tip too. Oh my gosh, now there's a little frog on top of the pumpkin. Oh my gosh, do you see it? Do you see the little frog on top of the pumpkin? Sorry, I just saw there's a little frog on top of the pumpkin. I'm so happy about that. So now I want to keep taking this paint away. The ink. It's not a paint. Alcohol ink is definitely an ink. And look, we'll pull that little arm in there. Little ghosty arm. Can you see the little froggy? Okay, so when I get it to where I feel like I've gotten a whole lot of color off of there. Now I'm just going to do one swoop at a time and go back in and keep taking as much of that color off as I can. Cleaning that little ghost up. Put a little hand there. And I'm not worried that he is not solid white yet. He will be. Well, he won't be. That there. Just want to not waste this color because it's so pretty. Back in here. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I want to make a nice little shadow here. Scoop it out, scoop it out. I'm happy with that. Back into the alcohol ink, or the isopropyl alcohol. I'm going to give it one, like a good soak. A real good soak. Good morning. What is it, honey? Honey, I'm on a live.
The doctor that was due to see in October has left Geisenberg.
Right.
And they've rescheduled me with a different doctor at the same hospital, and the earliest they can get me is January.
Oh my gosh.
So it's January the 11th now.
Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, I'll seal the towel after. I use Kmart spray first. Would you grab me a drink of water, my love?
The alcohol.
Alcohol inks, yep. I'll use Kmart varnish, or Kmart varnish from Krylon, and then I'll spray it with a glossy. But this is how we make our little ghosties. And I want to take a little bit more of this out because I see a little frog right there. I want to give him little eyes. So it's a frog on a pumpkin that the ghost is holding. I want to get rid of as much as I can of this stuff. And I'm just wiping it off. Wiping it off. Honey, you can let that open. They're away. I don't need to open a window. Oh, well then just keep the door going close to the house. Thank you. They said they'd be a couple hours. And the kids are just, well, I think Alexander's up. The kids are just sleeping. Maggie might be up doing schoolwork too. I don't know. Okay, so I'm just starting with my alcohol and just scrubbing. Scrub-a-dub-dub. And then that pan will be really strong, or the ink will be really strong. Pull it down here. Just paint it off. The other cool thing happens when you do this. Wait, has my alcohol all gone away? It has. It evaporates. It's like a ghost. It disappears. So I'm going to get that on there. That little ghost is going to be right in there. Not sure what that little ghost is holding yet. I'm just going to make some little flower feels down here. Pull off that. Look how beautiful that little ghost is. So crisp and lovely. I love them. This will be the background that we're painting here for what we don't know yet. And you can also, something else I like to do when I'm taking this away is come down and watch. Just spin it right around to make some little circle feels. Only do that with a cheap brush. This brush we do not care about. And I can paint with that too. No, I'm not going to make something like that. Thanks everybody for tapping and liking. Oh my goodness, we have 1.5 thousand likes. Thank you. Some more isopropyl alcohol in here on the painting. It went on it went on here too. I'm going to use it on here to really get some scrubby color around because it's here. And this is going to be a background for painting that I'm going to do. I'll do a proper painting on here. I'm going to get that up there. Slide that up. Pull that down. And this stuff fades quickly, so I'm going to just keep grabbing my paint and getting our little ghost pulled in. I think we should just have 2 ghosts on here. 2 little ghosties. Let me put a little hand on this one. I like ghosts with little arms. Good morning, Randy. Good morning, Doris. How are you? How's everybody doing? What you up to today? Tomorrow night, we're going to have Watercolor Wednesday from the Bahamas. I will get us sat in a beautiful location. We'll watch them too. Oh, he's going to have little ghosty arms. This guy's going to have little ghosty arms. And see how the edge just creates color, and we're left with this cool outline. This cool outline happens. And there's some cool things happening down here too. We're doing 2 creations. This is multitasking. Oh my gosh, he looks like he's throwing a little clay pot. He's a little potter. That little ghost he's making stuff. So down here, the tones from this, they are really, really varied on this painting. Oh my gosh. I love when that happens. Let's see. I'm not trying to do anything distinct down here yet. I'm just getting colors on this page from what I'm taking away on here. Look, see how different that one was? Oh, gorgeous. I'm going to go back in here with some of this. I like to make these edges super straight. It's super crisp, I should say, not straight. Crisp. Nice crisp edge. Just push your isopropyl alcohol right up to the edge. Look how, oh, that came out perfect. I don't want to touch that one again. Empty my brush over here. Come back in, and I'm going to let this little line right there, I'm not going to touch that. I'm going to come in here. So, oh, it just moved on its own. Oh, that's okay. It's magical. It's magical. Put that little hand there. Paint it out. Put some down here. Bring some of this little pumpkin down here. I mean this little ghosty. Down here. I don't know what's happening there yet. We'll figure it out. This is alcohol ink. Marabou alcohol ink. The link is in our bio on under Amazon. Oh, and look, I got a big alcohol blob there. That's really cool though, because watch what happens. I'm gonna put some of this. That now looks like an eye. I'm gonna put some of this right in here. and it just will disappear. Will just disappear. This painting underneath that I do is going to be super cool. Okay. I want to keep that. Do you see the little eye? There's a little eye there. Eye of Newt, maybe. We don't know. Make that a little bit. I just love making things. Painting, creating, love, love, love. That's what I like to do. Oh yeah, toadstools and pumpkins. Yes. Yes, definitely. I hadn't seen toadstools. Thank you for pointing that out. We will definitely get some nice sharp little toadstools in there. Look at that one's like an orangey color. I'm going to come in here and make that a nice crisp edge. Just take that away, subtract that. I'm going to come in here with more of this right up to the edge. On a nice crisp edge for our ghost. Thanks, Krista. Put my color down. I love it. Because I want to get this color all over the back. All over this painting. Into the alcohol ink. Or into the isopropyl alcohol. And come up here to this edge. See that edge kind of bled back out here. Take that back. Put some ghosts down in there. Wipe it up. Dab it off. Wipe it up. Dab it off. And I don't know what that... Oh, I just saw something else in here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So this, I want to pull this down because that line up there I don't want. I'm just going to brush on, brush off. Brush. I started reading this book last night that a friend of mine from Canada wrote. He's passed away. He was a dear friend of my dad's. And this man had the most interesting life. I had the most incredible, beautiful dreams about time that I spent in Canada last night. Wonderful dreams. And in my dream, I was like, why didn't I know this? He had such a life. I love to read it as a story to you. It's amazing. The book's not been printed or published. He just sort of wrote up his memoirs before he passed, and I'm so thankful that he did. Such a life. He talks a lot in the book about different people that he knew and talking with them. And I think that's when people talk about the old times and the olden days, that's what I miss the most. We used to communicate, we used to talk, we used to know about each other and like know more than 3 minutes about somebody. And it was just such a different time. I think a lot of times with the trolls and things where people just jump on something that they don't understand, I think it's because we're like forgetting how to really communicate, because everything is like online, social media. Social media is not very social. It's, it's different. I think my dad and Gordon would have thought social media was kind of insane. They wouldn't have understood. Sometimes it's important to just like remind ourselves that life is but a dream, because it is. It is. Might as well dream something lovely. Good morning. What's everybody up to today? I'm making a little ghostly autumn scene here. We're not going to worry about the eyes right now. I just want to worry about paint that I'm taking away. And I want to look, because someone had said mushrooms. And I want to find a little spot to make the underside of a mushroom happen. Maybe here. Just soften that up just a little bit. And make an underside of a mushroom happen. We can put the gills in. That's good. Down here too, maybe. Right here. On that one. Going up and off of here. Good morning. Are you all ready for your trip to the Bahamas? We leave tomorrow. Tomorrow morning we leave. But we are all packed. Morton wanted to pack super early, so we made sure we had everything. And we do. Our daughter lent him a pair of water shoes to wear. He's happy with that. That'll be the bottom of that mushroom. You're cleaning and setting up a new craft studio space until your new one's ready. Oh, how fun. How fun. I'm going to put this, I'm going to try to make a little mushroom happen over here. Yep, definitely. Oh, look at that color there that we brought over to this. Let me make another little mushroom happen here. That worked good. Just erasing that part. Oh, that color came off nice. Another little mushroom. Yeah, we're going to have fun. Our daughter was looking last night and asked if we wanted to go to the island where you swim with pigs, which I do, but it's a 30-minute boat ride, or I'm sorry, 3-hour boat ride. And I get super nauseous on a boat, so I don't know if I can do that. I don't want to stop them from going. I'm going to take Dramamine, I don't know. I'm going to add paint back in here. My alcohol went a little bit crazy. I'm going to just put a couple little dabs right here. Just my alcohol. To just kind of blur it a little bit. Look, see how it just sort of makes it a little bit. Does neat things to it. Do that up there. Any bit where I see like a real white spot, I'm going to do that. Dab that in. This, I'm super excited about that, but I'm super excited about this. Yeah, the Dramamine, I've taken Dramamine before, and it does help. I want to look at it on a map before I commit to it. If I can see land, I'm okay. I don't get nauseous if I can see land. If I can't see land, I get nauseous. Let's come right up here. Let's put a little bit of this right up here. Where are you thinking about going? Oh, tomorrow morning we fly out to Paradise Islands, to Atlantis in the Bahamas. And there's a excursion that you can take. Well, you can go by boat or plane. Plane is crazy money to go swim with the pigs. I love pigs. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. Maybe I won't. Maybe I don't know what we're going to do yet. I'm just going to touch some little things up here. Because sometimes the magic part of a painting is letting the paint have a say too. And I know it's alcohol ink, and people think of alcohol ink as just kind of like putting it on, blowing, and not having a lot of control, but you can have a surprising amount of control with it. Oh, that color is pretty. And I have it on top of photo paper. So the photo paper is going to become a painting for us. Definitely. It's going to be a painting for us. I'm just looking to see if there's any other... Oh, let's put a moon up. How did you let me forget a full moon? We need a moon up. I can't have an autumn painting of the little ghosties out and about without a moon. Hey, Grandma, thank you. So you see, like we kind of subtract the ink, and it takes, you got to be persistent. It takes more than one time to get this to come off for you. Like to put it on, give it a good swirl around. I'm going to paint off. It looks like a blood moon right now. I might let some of that on it, actually. I'm going to let that on it. I'm going to show you something cool. We're going to try something cool with this moon. We'll see. We'll see if it works. Yeah, I like to do where you drop the alcohol and blow it too. That's fun. I like to do paintings with it too. And I have glossy photo paper that I'm painting this stuff out on. So I just touched into the red that's on here. And I'm going to try to just take on a nice sharp edge here. Have a nice crisp moon edge. Crispish. I'm going to put some of that red there, but I'm going to take some off. At work, you can watch. Yay! Put some of this. Look how much of the paper we're getting our colors on. Aren't you glad we didn't just dump that color off? I am. Bye, reality check. You have a great day too. We leave for the Bahamas in the morning, or tomorrow morning. And today, Frisket's at the groomer right now, and their house sitter, dog sitter, arrives. He gets here, I think he's coming over around 6 today. And then He'll just stay with Frisket. He's a sweetheart. I tested out the case for the phone. I'm going to be able to take you in the water. Yeah. The bottom painting is coming out great too. I'm going to be doing more with it, but I'm taking the color, the ink from off of here, and then coming down here. And see how it's so tonal looking. I love it. I'm loving it. Frisket's going to look so cute after her groom. She always looks like a totally different dog. And she loves it. I love when they put the little bow in her hair. Yeah, swim with pigs. Yeah, no, real pigs. It's a thing in the Bahamas. There's a place called Pig Island. They don't know how the pigs got there, if they were from a shipwreck or whatever, but these are descendants of pigs that just like live on that island. They swim, they feed them. I've always wanted to swim with them, but I don't know if I can do a 3-hour boat ride. It's basically the whole day that you go for. I think we're there for 6 days and 5 nights, I think. That color is, look at that beautiful color. Oh, I love it. Love it. Ooh. I think I might take this piece of photo paper. I think I might cut it into 4s when I'm done painting on it. And I have to do the video on who came closest to the guess of the stuff we got from Aldi. And I think I might have 4 winners on that. Just the 4 people who came closest. Yeah, we're gonna definitely be TikToking the whole time. I can't wait. We're gonna have fun. Morton's never been to the Bahamas before. See on this how the this creates this edge. It creates its own edge, and you got to kind of just give this time to dry. It doesn't take long to dry. I'm just gonna paint my brush out. So I have something, I want to have something from this on every little bit of this glossy paper. I'm going to put more alcohol ink on it, but I want to see how, I just want to get the whole thing covered. I want stuff on the whole thing. I'll shut you down here now. I need to get some for up there. Oh, I hope you're one of the close ones too, Doris. Yeah, the work. See, people always forget. People throw away. Like, that's my rag from when I did the acrylic pour. I'm going to use it again. Eventually, I will make paper out of it, homemade paper out of it. We live in a very throwaway, disposable society. And it makes me sad because it's like you can... When I lived and worked in Scotland, I did a lot of live painting, and I had somebody buy my wooden palette once. They loved it. She thought it was a work of art, but it was, I wished I wouldn't have sold it because, like, I had all these memories, all these different paintings that I had painted. So here, I'm just gonna, I don't want to do a lot more to this. I think this is looking perfect and beautiful. I might grab a little bit of that color. I'm gonna have to do this. My daughter does not do the artsy craftsy My daughter is this incredible, she's this amazing entrepreneur, business person, incredible. I don't know how to describe what she does. She does everything. She does everything so much better than I could have ever done it. And she has the biggest heart in the whole wide world. I'm going to put some of this alcohol, the isopropyl alcohol, I'm going to pour some in this little bottle. I want to put a little spritz on here of alcohol. And I'll put my cap back on granddaughter's bottle of isopropyl alcohol. Put this little spritzer in here. But Morton and I are so lucky. Both of our kids are incredibly thoughtful, wonderful, beautiful humans. We're so lucky. This is alcohol ink. Yeah, it is like stained glass. Look at it. So now this is the scary part. This is isopropyl alcohol in this little bottle. I'm going to spritz it on here, right? I'm just going to spritz it on here. And we'll see what happens. Let's just spritz it. Oh, that was a big spritz. That was more of a spritz than I planned. But watch what happens now when it spritzes. So I'm gonna take away some more of that. I'm gonna spritz some up here on this paper. I'm gonna spritz a lot right there. So I want to grab this. Spritz and grab. And I'm going to come up here. Look at what it did. Look at what the spritz did there. Now I just want to feather this color in. This is going to be the background color for this. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I think my absolute biggest blessing in life, without a doubt, it's our kids. They're healthy, they're happy, they're kind, they have love in their life. That's the best thing. I used to always think health was the most important thing. I think love is the most important thing. We have, I'm going to zoom in close so you can see this. I'm going to zoom in really, really close. So this, can you see all of like the little dots and things that have happened when I spritzed? See that? It just takes, look at the ghost. Oh my gosh, look at that ghost. Oh, it just takes it to the next level. Takes it to the next level. Yeah, and it's not done. It's a work in progress. Work in progress. It's like me. It's a work in progress. So now I'm going to turn this. I'm going to turn this away. Because I want to keep working different ways on my background page. Because I know my background page is going to turn into some art too. But now what I'm going to do is look and see what I don't want to touch anymore. And what I do want to touch. What I do want to touch is this just a little bit. Just ever so slightly. I don't want to make anything messy. I'm just going to leave this dry. This is just going to dry. It's super glossy. No, it won't run. Won't run. And I think I see something so cool right there that guy's holding. I see something so cool that's holding. I got to find me a Sharpie. I got a little Sharpie here. It's an ultra fine. This may or may not work. may or may not work. Only one way to find out. So just a regular Sharpie. And I'm gonna see. This is gonna be a little smile. And now this, because this is a Sharpie, this little guy is going to get a kitty cat. Going to get a little kitty cat that he's holding. That's not quite dry enough yet. Not quite dry. Let's go over and do his face. And these aren't going to be, if you wanted these to be little, if you wanted them to be little shocked ghosties, just make a little O for their mouth. But these are little sweet ghosties. He's just a little sweet ghosty. He's a little sweet ghosty. This one's going to hold a kitty cat. This one's going to hold a little froggy. It's not dry enough yet. You got to make sure it's got to be bone dry to go in there. But we can maybe do our mushrooms. We can do our mushrooms. I should have let that dry a little bit more, but it's okay. It's all right. Angelia, thank you for all the sweet melons. Yeah, as a kitty cat, that one's going to be a little happier. You've got to be pretty happy when a kitty's on your lap. Little ghosty's loving it. And that's definitely going to be. Another mushroom there. Might put a little edge on it just to give it that feel. And then there's another little mushroom there. Just the gill. Sell this in the online store. This is, I'm not sure what's going to happen with this one yet. I have to wait till it's done. Because I just held it up and now that froggy might be an owl. I'm not sure what's going to happen with this one. Because I just remembered another color that I probably should put in here. Your screen keeps freezing. That's weird. It's probably here. The room that I'm in is not really close to the Wi-Fi. Sorry. Sorry. I'm going to look because I have a lemon yellow that I need to put in here somewhere. Oh, I love it. The very first one I grabbed. Hooray. I like when that happens because it's a big old random box. And when that happens, I just feel like, woohoo. That's a little celebration for me. I'm going to give this a shake. And don't worry, don't sweat this. It might do some funky things. But we're going to start up here with the moon. You better be open, you. Put a pin in the top of this. I got to stand it up to do it. But you got to put the pin in the top of this and poke it down. I don't want to do it standing or sideways. I'll paint or ink everywhere. I like to do a push pin Works really good, you know, like a little thumbtacky pen. This gets a little bit of line of ink on it. And then now that it's open, again, the scary part, I'm going to make this moon yellow. That moon needs to be yellow. I'll just dab it. Just dab it. Okay. All right. Am I selling this in my shop? Maybe. I didn't give you a straight answer. I'm sorry. I'm not sure yet. Because sometimes things can go wrong. And when they go wrong, then I don't sell it. If things go right, probably. But I am going to, my paper behind that I'm using, I'm going to cut it up into 4s. And the stuff that we got at Aldi yesterday, I said guess the price on it. So the 4 people who get closest without going over, you'll get a piece of this from this painting back here. Okay, so I want to put just a couple little teeny tiny little drops. So teeny tiny. Please, please, please. Just little teeny tiny. Little teeny tiny yellow. And I'm not going to mush them around. I'm just going to let them sit here. Do their thing. Just a couple of them. Here and there. Not on our ghost. These are going to be like almost like little fairy lights. Nature's fairy lights. See them now doing their thing? So I didn't go crazy on them. And by putting them just as little, move that thing. Maybe you can see it better. No, I don't know. I don't know how you can see it better. Does it look better without the bright light on it or with the light on it? I can't tell which is best for you. So I'll zoom you in. Now you see what the yellow's doing? Do you see the yellow? Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, the yellow was such a good thing. I kind of want to put 2 little yellow kitty cat's eyes. And I want to put some yellow in for the pumpkin faces. And this is why I don't decide to sell my stuff until it's done. Because sometimes it goes right. Sometimes it goes wrong. So I'm going to start so carefully just putting in 1 little drop. Come on, 1 little drop. 1 little drop. Take it over on this paper. 1 little drop. There we go. Put some around on here too. See how some come out little, some come out big. I want to get a consistent. I don't want to squeeze this. If I squeeze this, it will be crazy. But I consistently want to have 1 drop, 2 drops. That's for my pumpkin eyes. 1 drop, 2 drop, pumpkin eyes. 1 drop, 2 drop, pumpkin eyes. 1 drop, 2 drop, pumpkin eyes. There's another pumpkin. I want to go for the kitty cat eyes. 1 drop. Oh, 2 drops. That kitty's going to have big eyes. It's going to be a big-eyed kitty. So now we got to just be patient. Just wait a minute. It is love. That was sweet. Figure out what all your alcohol ink can do. Look, I can take and tap. So you blur that. And if you don't tap, it just stays nice and sharp for you. Sometimes I like to tap. Sometimes I like to let it sharp. Thanks, Jamie. So we're creating little pumpkin eyes. Look at his little eyes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, his eyes. His eyes, so cute. I don't know what happened to his eyes. His eyes left. I'm gonna, while this is drying, and I think the yellow on here did really good things. I need to put some other color on here though. I'm gonna spray it. I'm gonna spray it. I don't want to spray any of that, but I want to spray that moon. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna spray this too. Spraying it is so good. Thin layer sprayed. Looks so cool. Look at it. Look at what it's doing. So now, oh yeah, that's so much better because it was just like a solid yellow. I don't do the solid color look good thing. Oh, I'm loving him. He needs to set for a minute. Well, you just set right up there. While that sets, let's work on this. So I'm going to take some spray. I'm going to keep this very same color palette. I'm going to just put some spray over here. I know, it looks like I'm putting on a lot because I am. I'm going to put in some colors. I'm going to put in some colors in a weird way. Because remember, this is going to turn into four. This is going to turn into four photo papers. I don't know what I think they'll be 4x6s is what they turn into. Little dots of yellow. And I want to use some of the, where is it? Yes, the cinnamon. Loving this. This is alcohol ink. It is by Maribel. It's the best. It's on our Amazon link in the bio. And I'm making this. This is drying. And this is going to be a giveaway that I do. Why are you not coming out? Oh, yeah, this is the one that's messed up. I got to clean that one. I spilled it. This is glossy photo paper. Thanks for following. Thank you, Meltod. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to use just a little tad of the... Wait, did I use that purple? Yeah. Just a little tad of the green. Thank you, MDG. I love just making things. So this might do some cool things to it, but the alcohol ink, once the alcohol dries, come on, you. Spraying it. And now I'm going to dab to break up some hard lines. I need more of this. It's not working right. I need more concentrated. That's it. So from here, I can brush out and do some brush outs. Just brush out some garden feels. I'll come in and put my detail in later, but I don't want like these hard lines. I'll lose these hard lines. I want the color there, but I don't want the hard lines. So look at that. All we gotta do is rub them, and brush them. Rub and brush. And you can leave them if you like how that hard line looks. Leave it. I might make a little pumpkin happen on this one. Might get a little pumpkin going. Maybe. I might let some of those hard lines I'm loving now. Look at that. How easy is that to make a little flower around there? Oh, so easy. And then just little wisp. Little wisp petals out. No right way, no wrong way. You just have fun. Have fun is always the answer. Have fun. There's this thing, intuitive painting. I don't know if you've ever heard of it or done it before. I highly recommend it. Paint without a plan. Paint without a plan. And oh my gosh, guys, thank you so much. 2.7 thousand likes. You're a rock star. Painting without a plan here. I'm trusting the process. Trusting these colors. 4 very unique paintings. I'll send them out today. I think I have stamps with me. Pretty sure I always have stamps in my purse. Make sure you took a guess on the Aldi Aldi. And the 4 closest without going over will win these little. I'm going to give 4 of them away. I'm not changing those strings in the middle. I like them a lot. Look at that. Look at that one. Oh, I can just go over and just lighten them. Just put, you can just put the alcohol on and just let the alcohol do its magic too. And look, now I can take and make little dots. That guy needs painted a little. Ink. I'm gonna take this little. This was my first little mark that I made on here. I want to expand this little mark. Remember I told you can refresh this alcohol ink? This is me refreshing the alcohol ink. Oh my gosh, that scared me. What you doing, honey? Hey, babe. Babe. Oh, you're already doing breakfast? Okay. Darn it, I didn't want breakfast yet. So this little thing here is going to become a little mousey. A little autumn mouse with little tiny feet. He's going to be beautiful. Actually, the breakfast is probably a good thing because I will let things dry. Stay away from it. I'll come in there and have it. Say good morning, honey.
Morning, everybody.
What'd you make?
Fruit, yogurt, and the smoothie thing.
Honey, I'll have it with you outside. So we'll let all this dry. This is going to be, this is going to turn into 4 paintings they cut apart and send out to people who have made guesses. The 4 people who come the closest without going over on the Aldi haul, I'll send you each one of these. I will cut this into 4s. So I'm going to jump off and go eat breakfast with Martin outside. And then if my daughter and son-in-law aren't back yet, I'll go live again. If they're back, I won't. And then today is just sort of going to be Frisket's coming back from the groomer, and their house sitter, dog sitter is coming at 4, so I probably won't be live again. The next time you see me live will probably be at the airport or in the Bahamas. But have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thanks so much for being here. And everybody, thank you so much for your gifts, positivity, love, likes, watches, follows, all of it. Keep living your best life, and make sure you comment on the Aldi. I will make 4 lovely pictures for you. Well, not for one person. 1 picture to 4 people. All right. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye, and have a beautiful Tuesday. Bye.